Hey everyone, how's it going? It is either real Randy Chavez coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. And become a member and join Patreon. Also, wraithx.eth domain name. Comment down below if you want to be up on that board and message me to find out how. So we'll start with Omi for the day and then go from there. Only down about 0.5% today, which does not do better than the S&P, the Dow, or the Nasdaq that does go below all of them. However, does outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are down 3.2 and 3.6% respectively. Actually, most of the market was down today. BNB was down today. Cardano, Doge, Lido, and Polygon. Omi pretty much outperformed everything with the exception of stablecoins and XRP, which is up about 6.5 today. So shout out to them for that. I do expect a bit of a turnaround on that just because MicroStrategy had acquired Bitcoin worth over about $150 million and they made some repayment on that Silvergate loan. So I think things will be okay. Hopefully things turn around a little bit. Bitcoin just under 27,000 right now. So hopefully it stays there. Hopefully it goes up. If not, we might see lower prices. Who knows? More on the macro, we did have Disney beginning the process of cutting that $7,000 jobs. The CEO Bob Iger warns there are challenges ahead. What type of challenges are they? I'm not sure. Obviously, you hate to see people lose their jobs. You hate to see people have to go home to their families, tell their wives, hey, I'm going to have to start looking for work. Hopefully we can survive for a little while without me working. Most of those guys are probably going to be okay. That being said, when you cut the fat out of a company, you start to become more profitable. Maybe you can get a bit more done. I mean, I feel like a decent amount of Twitter updates have happened with significantly less staff. Again, since Elon Musk took over. Regardless of how you feel about him, man definitely knows how to run a company. And I feel like other CEOs, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Meta, that has said, hey, we're not going to be part of NFTs for right now anymore. I don't know why you're going to build this metaverse and not have them connected to the blockchain at all. But again, that's beside the point. Speaking of blockchain, people saw last night, and I did a video on it last night, which might have been a bit, I say early, might have been a bit early to judge, because I thought at the time that it was just the original fudders just going and saying, oh, making mountains out of molehills. However, comments does seem to be pretty uniform. The Veve community has decided that they don't necessarily care so much that Veve did this. They just kind of did this without people knowing. They just wanted to be informed first, that type of deal. And again, it is Web3. These are on the blockchain. No company can hide really what they do. Everything's all on there, on a Mutascan. That being said, I'm quite happy. I don't think Veve would have done this deal if it didn't benefit them. Because again, Veve wasn't just raising capital. They weren't just going and say, hey, you want some of what we got? We'll give you some of what we got. As Danny LIC had mentioned, as a multiple of the floor, some of the items were valued at, which means either special mint number, whatever it was, etc. But Veve also got sent stuff. I think there were Amelias. I think there were like 60 or between 60 and 70 of those. And why do they need that? Well, I mean, I don't know. Could it be that it was, they are, again, this is all speculation, but could it be that they wanted to do something with that particular license, or they wanted to do something with that particular collectible? I don't know why. There's literally been spaces on it for like 20 hours at this point. Comment down below your favorite theories. Either way, like I said, I don't think Veve would have done something like this if it wasn't for their own benefit. But again, that's kind of all I'll say about that, outside of the fact that other people do not like the way they did it. Could they have done it better? Sure, absolutely. Does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? No. In other news, to be a master, MCP Master. Yes, I did go and say, I did sing Who Wants to Be a Master from a Pokemon theme into a Veve theme. Why? Because I got a little master. Be advised, if you have MCP, you go and you have, and your points, oh, why do I get 10 points this day and 80 points the next day and 3,000 points the next day? It's still in beta, be advised. I don't think even half of people have it yet. Will still be in beta. Even though everyone will have it next month, it'll still be in beta probably for a while. Because yesterday I received 40 points to my MCP rank. Today I had 13,000 points increased to my MCP rank. What goes on? I don't know. But points to the next level, I have 11,000 points to get to level 40. We'll see. Or I'm at level 40 now. I have 11,000 points to get to the next one. Will I get the next one? I don't know. We shall see. Other things that are happening, we had a couple of sales. We had Marvel Comics #1. Mint number 100 just sold on Veve. It was a secret rare. It was sold for $8,000. How did you get that? How did you get the number mint number 100? I think that may or may not have been part of the deal, or the OTC deal. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, Marvel Comics #1, mint number 100, sold for that $8K. For the weekly market update from Veve feed, this is from 20th of March to the 26th of March. Gem purchases totaled 1.1 million, as it does, again, every single week. This happens to be over a million gem purchases each week. Unique owners, we did have a little bit more. There's 651,967 unique owners now. Secondary market sales did go up by 14.6%. Collectible sales have gone up about 16%, and comic sales have gone up about 20%. So a lot more people buying. The top 4 rising collectibles were Cerulean, which is a is that Mermicorno or Unicorno? Forget which one, but that one rose 150%. Battle Mode, which is the not the Gundam, oh god, hang on one second. Voltron, that's what it was. I don't know why I couldn't remember at that point, but Battle Mode Voltron went up about 100%. That price doubled. Tarzan Planet of the Apes number 208, which is a comic, that rose about 100%, and Black Panther number 1 rose about 80%. So shout out to them for that. We did have somebody ask over on the Twitter saying, you're a fund manager with $1 million, you want to buy digital collectibles, how would you go about buying Veves? Wait for crypto pay-in, wait for Omi to NFT, purchase 250 gems at a time, or approach Veve. Those are the 4 choices. 77% of people chose to approach Veve. And this does bring me to another point. Like I said yesterday, I am very bullish that Veve is, has decided to do this. Will they do this again? I don't know. Does this open up the floodgates for people to try and, like say like a Dr. Profit, Dr. Rolex, Mr. MC1, Mr. 41 ETH, Clever Direct? I don't know. If they wanted to, I'm sure that they could. They could get a seat at the table. But what I think this does is, how Thor over in Avengers 2012, Avengers Assemble, he goes to Nick Fury and says like, oh, these weapons are why you're signaling to the rest of the galaxy that you're ready for a higher level of war. I feel like some of these deals, or deals like these, as news gets out, oh, hey, let this fund from Singapore, let this fund from Taiwan, let these funds from, people that have that Arab money over in the Middle East go and spend their billions of dollars and let them buy a couple things. I think that's great. They can raise a whole bunch of money without having to sell part of the company, without having to do certain drops. Again, that's just my opinion. I'm looking at it from just one. This is one particular way you could look at it. But like I said, I am a little bullish on it. Veve is doing, they are doing ads over on Instagram. They are using the Red Skull, the one that they used for that Marvel Unlimited giveaway that they had. They gave away, I think, number 39 and 40. That being said, they are doing other things as well. This one was on Instagram. This was from Hot Toys Collectibles. This wasn't necessarily a Veve thing, but it's saying, 2023 marks the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company, and to commemorate this remarkable occasion, the Invincible Iron Man gives a signature look with a twist, and you can see it here, showing a picture of it. It looks pretty dope. It looks pretty cool. Is this one of the ones that we're going to get? I don't know. Alex mentioned that these are not the only sets that we're going to get. It's not just a one-and-done set. There are, I assume, dozens of these. How many are we going to get? Let's say if there's 24 of them, and there's 4 each. Okay, well then you have 5 sets left, because we already have 4. We only need 20 left. 5 times 4 is 20. So you'd probably have about 5 of these left. I think if they do it the same way, if they have 2 kind of repeats, like we've had Mickey already, and we've had Donald already, but then we had 2 new first appearances. I think that if you go and say we do that for each one, and they are scarcer than the previous and than the predecessors. Let's say if we have a we redid Star Wars. Let's say if you have a Simpsons one, like a Homer or a Bart, and then you have another platinum moment from another set. Let's say it's a Wally, and then the 2 other ones that are new to that set, maybe it's a a Simba or a Mufasa, and then the next one is Baby Grogu. I think that would be amazing if they had that. Either way, whenever that happens, that's gonna be wild. That'll break the app when Baby Yoda happens. Veve did also say in 2022 marked the 60th anniversary of the 007 film franchise, the longest running in history. In continued celebration, MGM and Eon are dropping another selection of rare and iconic posters. This one is, it says, you know the name, you know the number. And I assume it also says that in Japanese down at the bottom, or whatever kanji it is. When are we going to have when are we going to open up the doors to Asia? I don't know. I really would like to get them onboarded as soon as possible, but whenever they're ready. And David Yu had retweeted that saying the different language poster variant of these, 007. So shout out to him for doing some more marketing for us. Veve has also updated us about payouts. Wyre has advised that they are working toward arrangements with new banking partners to facilitate payouts, This work is ongoing, and as a result, they have indicated that payouts are likely to be temporarily suspended from 30 March going forward while arrangements are finalized. We will update you with any further information as we receive it. Thank you in advance to your understanding. Are some people causing FUD again? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But I think that a lot of us are used to this time. They had that with, I think they had that on Palm recently, and pretty much anyone that uses Wyre or was under that circle banner. So it's not really new. It's not just specific to Veve. It is just kind of everyone. But in the meantime, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that last time they didn't seem worried about it, and I feel like they would have. I feel like they probably have contingencies for things like this. They might have a partner up their sleeves, but again, that is all just me speculating. We even have a member of the team saying, we have Sam Ellis saying, have you been searching for other options? The last shutdown should have given you enough confirmation to search for alternative payout methods. Mitch Mack comes and says, hey Sam, we have actively been looking to expand payment in and out options. The regulatory environment is developing quite erratically and have had some impact on progress, but we aren't stalled and will keep forging ahead irrespective. So I think that's just kind of him deciding to go and say, you know what, we're going to be okay. It's just going to take us a little while. But again, that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.